I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind?
The beauty world is shaking again. Kim Taehyung, or V of BTS as we know him, has once again made history, leaving the global public speechless. After dominating the worlds of fashion, music, and visual arts, V has now stepped into a new, equally prestigious realm, the world of international beauty and skincare. And this move was no accident. He was officially appointed as the first global ambassador for Tirtir Cosmetics, a renowned South Korean beauty brand known for its elegant, minimalist, yet high-class concept. Instantly, the whole world was talking. The short clip, titled "Your Shade, Our Standard," immediately became the center of attention. In the video, Taehyung appears in an intense close-up, his skin glowing naturally, his brown eyes staring into the camera with a calming yet stirring aura. And from the first second, everyone knew this wasn't just a cosmetics advertisement. This was a statement. The appointment of V as Tirtir's first global ambassador was no ordinary one. For years, the brand has been known for its focus on the image of natural Korean women's beauty. But this time, they decided to go further. They chose a man, a global artist, and more than that, an icon who transcends gender, culture, and language. Tirtir recognizes that the world has changed. Beauty is no longer limited to makeup or perfect white skin. Beauty now means the confidence to be yourself. And Taehyung, with his natural, gentle yet powerful charisma, and a face that can display both sides, masculine and refined at the same time, is a symbol of that philosophy. In their official press release, Tirtir stated that the main reason they chose Taehyung was because he represents a form of beauty that cannot be boxed in. He is elegant yet simple, mysterious yet warm. And in a world where public image is often contrived, authenticity like Taehyung's is a rare treat, and that's his main appeal. The Your Shade, Our Standard campaign video isn't just a product promotion. It's crafted like a cinematic masterpiece. Taehyung appeared in a red leather jacket, his wet hair partially covering his face, with soft lighting that accentuated every detail of his skin. The camera slowly zoomed in on his face, and in his serene gaze, a larger message seemed to be conveyed, that every skin tone, every face shape, every identity has incomparable beauty. The public reaction? Overwhelming. Within hours of its release, the campaign video had reached millions of views across all digital platforms. The hashtag #VXTirtir immediately trended in more than 40 countries, and international media outlets began writing articles about how a Korean male idol is redefining global beauty standards. Several fashion journalists called V's appearance in the campaign a turning point in beauty representation. Not only because of his extraordinary visuals, but also because of Tirtir's boldness in championing the concept of beauty beyond gender. This collaboration not only transformed Tirtir's image, but also marked a new chapter for the Korean beauty industry as a whole. With V as its global face, Tirtir is now the first Korean brand to truly penetrate the international market with a universal, inclusive message. In the United States and Europe, sales of their products immediately skyrocketed. Many consumers said they were drawn not only to the products, but to V, who they say brings a new sense of confidence to everyone. He isn't selling an image of perfection, but rather authenticity. And that's what makes this campaign so honest and touching. For many fans, especially ARMY, this move feels like a natural continuation of Taehyung's journey as an artist. He always exudes a unique, unpretentious style. Whether performing on stage, in fashion projects with Celine, or in high-end photo shoots, Taehyung has always shown his authentic side and is unafraid to be different. And now, he's bringing that value to the world of beauty. Armies around the world greeted this announcement with incredible enthusiasm. Social media platforms were filled with praise and admiration. Many said that Taehyung is not just a model for beauty products, but an inspiration for anyone who wants to love themselves without fear of judgment. Even global media outlets like Vogue, GQ, and Harper's Bazaar have highlighted this appointment as a bold move that will change the course of the Asian beauty industry. Meanwhile, Yoleli Korea magazine wrote, Tirtir chose V not because of her fame, but because she represents the purest form of beauty, beauty that comes from confidence. Following the official announcement of the collaboration between Tirtir and BTS's V, the international beauty industry began to shake. Not just because of Taehyung's fame, but because of the domino effect that single decision created. In less than 48 hours, the keyword V-Tirtir had been searched millions of times on search engines worldwide, while Tirtir's online sales surged by 300%. The products worn by V in the campaign video, from masks and foundations to skincare lines, instantly sold out in Korea, Japan, Thailand, and even the United States. But the impact didn't stop there. According to several industry analysts, V's presence as the new face of Tirtir has changed the international public's perception of Korean brands. Until recently, many K-beauty brands were known for promoting the concept of soft and feminine beauty. But now, Taehyung is transforming that image into something more neutral, elegant, and universal. HYB, the major agency behind BTS, is said to have played a key role in this collaboration. They see a huge opportunity in expanding their artists' influence into non-music business sectors like fashion, luxury, and now beauty. And for HYB, this move isn't just about individual promotion, but rather about building a global ecosystem where their artists can become cultural ambassadors that unite the worlds of entertainment, art, and lifestyle. After the campaign went viral, several major global brands began to take notice of Tirtir's strategy. Many have called it the most effective collaboration between a K-pop idol and a beauty brand in the past decade. Not only because of the sales figures, but also because of the emotional impact it generated. Business of Fashion magazine even wrote that V isn't just selling a product, he's selling a new philosophy of beauty. Meanwhile, European media outlets like Glamour Italia highlighted that this campaign has become an example of how celebrities can change gender perceptions in the cosmetics world. Several analysts have noted that since the campaign's launch, many global brands have tried to emulate Tirtir's approach, emphasizing public figures with universal appeal, not just physical beauty. However, as is often the case, no one can truly replicate V's aura, because his presence isn't the result of mere marketing planning, but rather the authenticity that has been inherent in him since the beginning of his career. Looking at the big picture, Taehyung's move with Tirtir appears to be part of HYB's larger strategy to expand its artists' reach into the global lifestyle sector. For the past few years, HYB has been cultivating the vision of beyond music, and V is the strongest face of that mission. Having previously shaken up the fashion world with Celine and Cartier, he is now opening a new chapter in the beauty world. HYB understands that Taehyung's charm appeals not only to music fans, but also to fashion enthusiasts, visual artists, and international brand strategists. In other words, he's more than just an idol, he's a cultural bridge, a bridge between art, culture, and business. And interestingly, Tirtir is the first brand to fully capitalize on that potential. They didn't just feature V as the face of the campaign, but they actually built a narrative around him. One of courage, sincerity, and beauty that doesn't need anyone's validation. Now, as time has passed, the collaboration between BTS's V and Tirtir has come to be considered one of the most influential moments in the history of the modern beauty industry. He not only proved that K-pop idols can be global brand ambassadors, but also that beauty has no single form. Taehyung has shown that a soft face doesn't mean weak, and an elegant expression doesn't mean cold. He is a harmony of poise and charisma, two things that rarely come together but coexist within him. And as many fans say, Taehyung doesn't sell products. He teaches confidence. Now the world has seen how one name can change the course of a global industry. From music to fashion to beauty, Taehyung always leaves a mark beyond mere popularity. He leaves a message. And with his role as Tirtir's first global ambassador, Taehyung once again proves that true beauty isn't something created in front of a camera, but rather something that comes from one's own authenticity. Tirtir simply provides the stage. And Taehyung, as always, makes it a masterpiece. Your shade, our standard, is no longer just a slogan. Now, it's a symbol of global change. And that change started with someone named V from BTS.